Have you ever wanted to watch an insane person spend millions and millions of coins for very, very marginal stat increases in a video game? Well, now you can. Why do I make videos like this? What the fuck? What's up, gamer girls? Did you know that if you use code BANANA, you're actually the coolest person in the world? That's just a fun fact that I wanted to put out there. But let's talk about fishing speed. Fishing speed didn't really used to be a thing. Before the 0.14 update, it was not actually a stat, and once 0.14 came out, it absolutely nuked the speed of fishing. You went from fishing at like the speed of light to the slowest thing ever. It felt like you were using corrupted bait all the time. But then the Chum update came out, the greatest update of all time, that made fishing actually faster than it used to be because it just added a lot of ways to get speed. Enchants, equipments, reforges, literally there's so many ways that they added to get speed, and in this video I want to get those. I want to get those and use them to their maximum potential and just show you guys how fast you can fish and how much goddamn money you can make with it, because it is pretty insane. The sad thing is this costs a lot of money. It's very annoying. If we look at just the recipes related to the lava shell, which is the most expensive equipment stuff, you can see gill splash stuff costs diamond magma fish. Diamond magma fish, you know how expensive that is? You know, look, like, you need 2 of them for each, and if you're insta buying, that's 120 mil for just the top tier. Oh my god. Alright, so right now, after buying some stuff, I have crafted the Gill Splash Cloak, the Gill Splash Gloves, and then I have the Fin Wave Belt. And that is because these lava shells, as someone who doesn't lava fish super often, they are so rare, they're so hard to come across, because they just don't drop. I was sitting in the Crystal Hollows just fishing in trophy armor in there. You can't catch trophy fish. I was just going for drops of lava shells, and legitimately, I did it for like 2 hours. I got like 5 of them. It's not worth it. It was just terrible. So we got these ones, and we're gonna have to do it with that. We're missing out on 4 speed. I don't really care. Next up, we gotta talk about Bobbin Time. Bobbin Time is a new ultimate enchant for armor that came with the Chum update, and you can see it's pretty expensive, but it increases your fishing speed by a lot. So I'm gonna buy a couple books of this. I'm not gonna buy like a level 5 because, I mean, oh my god, 125 million. But if I buy like 3 books of this, put it on 3 separate pieces of armor, it should be sick. As a certifiably insane person, I'm also going to buy a Radioactive Vial. This upgrades the flying fish pet to Mythic. It's 165 million coins. I don't have the pet, so it is kind of nice, but this is just another reminder to use code BANANA so that I can afford to make videos like this, because I've spent like 200 plus million coins right now. It's pretty bad. And now we have a Mythic Flying Fish, which increases the chance for Flash to proc, and mainly it increases the stats of my Magma Lord armor. So my 5 fishing speed is now gonna be 6. It's basically the greatest pet upgrade I could have ever gotten. Why? One thing that thankfully I do not have to buy, because I already bought it like forever ago, is a Hellfire Rod with the Pitchin Reforge. Pitchin is gonna give you a little bit of speed, and the Hellfire Rod's just the highest speed rod. Currently, I have fishing speed 7, double hook 7 on my rod. Theoretically, I could get these both to 10, but I believe I hit the max fishing speed with just fishing speed 7, and I also have 5 stars on this thing, because stars are going to increase your speed by at least a little bit. So this is a pretty good rod. It's nice, and it should get the job done on catching things super quick. So I think that is all of the super duper expensive things that are increasing my speed, but there are some nice cheaper things that increase your speed and should be helpful to just normal people that aren't physically insane. One of these things is going to be the Glowy Tonic in the Chum Dealer guy's inventory here. It gives you 30 fishing speed. I'm like 99% sure it's not in God Pot, but this only lasts an hour. It's tiny bit annoying in that regard, but seriously, it's pretty cheap. It's only 8 full chum buckets and 10 glowing mushrooms, so if you just have this on you, it is super nice. I also have the Chumming Talisman, which gives me 1 fishing speed. Insane, I know. And then the cheapest and easiest way to increase your fishing speed is going to be fish bait. Fish bait is just baller. 45 fishing speed from your bait This is literally like the cheapest bait in the game, and when you have good Magma Lord armor, you don't need more than this. If I take all of this stuff combined and go stand next to people, it's gonna say that I have 282 fishing speed, up to like 290 depending on this few couple people around me. If there were 10 people fishing in this pool, I would easily have 300 or whatever, and the cap for fishing speed is 350. One thing is, in this menu, it's actually not tracking my bait, so when it's saying that I have like 290, it's completely ignoring the fact that I'm gonna have plus 45 fishing speed from my bait. And if I just go to fish in here, you're gonna see it's kind of fast. It is a 3-second catch right there. I can get this beneath 2 seconds. It is a quite quick catch, and it's just gonna lead to some extraordinarily fast fishing times. To put this to the test, I'm gonna fish for a bit, gonna find some lobbies where there's probably some people fishing so that I can get use of bobbin time, and I'm just gonna see how much money and XP I can actually get. Keep in mind, it is kind of inconsistent when it comes to money and XP, because lava fishing is kind of based on the RNG that you get with Thunder and Jabus, but let's just get into some fishing and see how it's doing. Alright, I ended up doing 2 hours. I felt like the first hour was laggy-ish, so I wanted to be sure that my numbers were generally consistent, and these seem to be about what the numbers actually were. In the first hour, I got 10 million coins worth of fish and essence from the items that I got from the fish, and in the second hour I got 13.3 million in the essence and the magma fish. I got 1.3 million XP in the first hour, which was the laggier hour. I was in like a 10-person fishing lobby. It was absolutely terrible with lag. And then in the next hour I got 1.7 million XP. Both of these had bad servers, I can't lie. Hypixel's making me feel like an Australian today, but they still were a bunch of XP. 1.7 million XP in an hour is nothing to scoff at. And also, the money that I'm talking about is just talking about the standard drops that don't really deviate. I actually got really lucky in this hour. If we go into my bags, this is the fish that I got from the first hour. I already salvaged all the essence. This is the fish that I got from the next hour, a bunch more, but then I got some Magma Lord fragments. I caught a double hook Jabus in one of my lobbies myself, and I also caught another one in that same hour, so I got 3 Magma Lord fragments in that hour, and I loot shared 2 in the first hour. It's absolutely insane that I could get these, and each of these are adding a bit of money, meaning that the first hour actually ended up being 15 million coins, and the second hour ended up being a 20 million coin hour from fishing. So yeah, max speed fishing is definitely kind of fun. You catch things real quick, you get a bunch of XP, and you got the chance at good money. Obviously, it's fishing, it fluctuates, your RNG is definitely what's hard carrying you, but for real, I'm enjoying fishing, and this isn't even the max that you can go. You can get more bobbin time. I have bobbin time 3 on 3 of my pieces. What if it was all bobbin time 5? What if I fished with 10 people around me at all times? My fishing wisdom would be higher, meaning more XP. My magic find would be higher, meaning more drops. It'd just be baller if I got that setup. So leave a like and comment below if you think I should do a part 2 of this video. My bank account would probably absolutely suffer because it would be so expensive to get more attribute shards and just everything you can do to hypermax fishing. But hey, maybe it could be a fun video, and if you enjoyed this one, who's against a part 2? Not a single person. So that's going to be it for the video. Hope you enjoyed. Hope it kept you informed on how good fishing can be right now. And that's going to be it. I'll talk to you in the next video. Peace out.